Okay, so about a week ago it was Free Comic Book Day. Thought I would get in front of the camera and talk about the comics I got. Um, so first on the list, first one I picked up was Sonic. Good start. Sonic the Hedgehog Worlds Collide Prelude. I've only flicked through it, and the other side is actually a Mega Man comic, 2-in-1. Although I get the impression we're going to get a Sonic Mega Man crossover. I would be more excited, except I haven't. Mega Man. I play the games obviously, and I watched the anime when I was a kid, MT Warriors or whatever it was called, and I liked it fine. But other than that, I've never really looked at the Mega Man comics or anything. Sonic, I really want to get into, and I know the Archie series, you can buy in digest size paperbacks, but there's a lot of them cost money. It's something I keep promising myself to get round to, but I haven't yet. But I like a few of the comics I got. Sweet poster, which I probably will end up taking out and putting up, and I'm sure that's going to be a big no-no to someone out there, but I don't care. Another one, this is one I picked up later in the day, was the Steam Engines of Oz. See that? Steampunk Wizard of Oz. Okay, this is another one I haven't read yet, but my word, that concept is fantastic. I mean, I've seen several people do like horror variants on Oz, but steampunk? Yeah, I can dig that. I mean, was also some steampunky elements in the miniseries Tin Man a few years ago. Something I really enjoyed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that one. Anyway, this one I only just picked up today because my local comic book shop actually still has quite a few of the free comics, so it's just sort of like a, do you want that one? Take it, kind of thing. But I've got Chakra, the Invincible, which is one he said very, very few people went for. He said it was the same for a lot of the ones people won't have heard of. And I think more people might have gone for this one if they recognised, if you can see it here, it's probably a bit blurry, but the signature at the top there. Stan Lee. Okay, I should look up to find out if it is the Stan Lee, But I don't see why it... Oh wait, yeah, there's a little picture of him on this page. Yes. You heard it here first, people. Okay. Shadow apparently does not want to help me, but Stan Lee was on with this one. He was part of it, which is really cool. It's apparently Stan Lee's POW Entertainment. Stan Lee got a second comic book publishers I don't know about. Oh, I've probably shown how little knowledge I have. Anyway, this is one I have read. Action Time Buddies. You get two covers. The Pegasus cover, and this kid, whose name I've forgotten. The Pegasus is called Bro. Yeah, I get the impression this is sort of inspired, and I briefly looked on the website and they kind of said this by the whole My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and Adventure Time craze, and yeah, I can dig that. This is the one I have read, and it's apparently a webcomic, so I'll probably keep reading it. This I'm glad I got because it's really fun. Kid and Bro. Did he just call Kid? How did I forget that? And it's like when my friend spent ages flicking through a copy of the Hunger Games to find the name of the capital city, and it's called The Capital. Anyway, so it's sort of aimed, I think, at that crowd. Maybe a little older, maybe the same age as those, I don't know, but I've read it. It was a lot of fun. You basically get 3 short stories. Action. It's so very cute, very cartoony art. Um, yeah, but I do recommend it. I probably will check out the website, look at it a bit. Um, One thing, there's a few ads in the back. One for Gold Digger, which is a series I've heard of, don't know. A couple others, but Time Lincoln. Time traveling Abe Lincoln. I have to read this. You have to read this. Everyone has to read this. That's awesome. You know, he's full vampires, zombies. Why not time travel? I just love concepts like that. I'm not sure if I love concepts like that. They just make me laugh. But I am reading that. Anyway, those are the four. Oh, yeah, those that one I got a few days ago. I think still got a couple more, so I might pick up some. But yeah, other than that, I actually bought a few comics. This is the one I paid full price for. All the others were on offer, but I got the first issue of Django Unchained. Again, I've only read a bit, but it seems fairly close to the film. It's based straight off the screenplay. I mean, little differences uh, like he does at the beginning. The dentist, I forget his name. He's only on horseback. He's not pulling a cart behind him. So I don't know. I presume this was maybe done. Well, probably been done while they were filming it, so maybe they didn't have access to all that. But the art seems good. Got in again in the middle. Got a pretty sweet poster, which I'll probably put up. I mean, I think this looks great, and I really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a good little bizarre, not really history, but set in. I'll just assume this is what the Wild West was like in the Tarantino verse, just as World War. That's how I see Inglourious Bastards as Tarantino's World War universe as World War Two. I guess think they all probably exist in the same place. I don't know. Maybe if he ever does a contemporary film again, we'll see an old man version of any of the Inglourious characters. That would really be interesting. Anyway, Forbidden Planet in the closest one to my house had a few of these. £1 for 3 comic packs. So you can see what the front one is, the back one is, but not the middle one. I'm a big Ghostbuster fan. I mean, well, big-ish. I love both the films. I love the real Ghostbusters. Been planning to do an abridged series of that for a while, but haven't gone around to it. Mostly uni. Maybe during the summer I'll try and put something together with that. But Mars Attacks the Real Ghostbusters. Not just Mars Attacks Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters. These are the cartoon Ghostbusters. Which I saw one on the shelf, the latest issue of the IDW Ghostbuster-ish series. I think the latest issue was under New Comics and might not have been the newest one, but it said backup story featuring the real Ghostbusters, so it seems they're doing their original comic story and one set within the cartoon universe, which is kind of cool. This I've read most, or at least half of, and it's quite cool. It literally starts with the Martians hearing the famous War of the Worlds radio broadcast, or a War of the Worlds radio broadcast, and kind of a nice play on history, thinking it's real and thinking they've missed the invasion. So, you know, they come down, they end up crashing, and the Ghostbusters eventually have to face the ghosts of the Martians. I would say spoilers, but that's the first couple of pages. I hope you don't mind. I'll add a spoiler in the description, but my second comic was The Highways. Another IDW. This is a number 1. I've never heard of this. I know nothing about it, but you know, I'll give it a read, see what's going on. Might really enjoy it. My mystery comic was True Blood number 8. I don't watch True Blood. I don't know anything about it. I'll still probably read and enjoy it. But it's one of those shows I keep thinking, should I watch? I'll probably get around to watching it when I can be bothered. And it's one of those where it's just like, oh, another year, another series. That's more episodes to catch up on. I don't really have the time for that. Anyway, I got one more of these packs. One side had Mars Attacks Popeye. Again, same part of the series. I mean, it's got a image in the back that's got a list of all the different Mars Attacks whatevers. There's Mars Attack Judge Dredd, Mars Attack Kiss, as in the band. Both of those I would love to read. A lot of others, a few I've heard of, a few I haven't. Mars Attack Spike from Buffy. That probably would be worth looking at. I mean, they're all rather bizarre crossovers. But, yeah. Surprisingly, oh no, it's Dark Horse that I have AVP. Because AVP versus Mars Attacks would possibly be the strangest, but almost awesome thing ever. Another one, an issue of IDW's Doctor Who Classics. Now, I'm actually collecting the collections of Doctor Who paperbacks, collecting the same comics. These are the comics from Doctor Who magazine. They're originally black and white, at least up until midway through the 8th Doctor comics. But a lot of these have been colorized. I don't think this is new. I think they were previously on a release. The colouring's fine, except you can tell it was meant to be black and white, especially bits where there's a lot of more detailing with like black detailing around the face and stuff, where when you add the colour it can not mesh as well. It mostly looks fine, but sometimes you can just tell that this was supposed to be black and white. But best thing about this, it contains one of my favourite ever Doctor Who companions, Frobisher, the shapeshifter who chooses to be a cartoon penguin. It was originally a regular penguin, but they wanted to make it easier for the artist. But yeah, I love the character, especially in Big Finish, where they've given themselves the voice of this 1950s American detective type thing. Frobisher, what's the matter? You're always naked. That's what you think. I actually always wear a black and white pair of pants. Okay, I really can't do the voice, but it suits the character really well. Anyway, and my middle comic, my mystery comic in this pack, True Blood number 9. Well, at least I got the next part. No, on my luck, it'll be part 2 and 3 of a 4-part story. Like those issues of Green Lantern my mate gave me. I'm just like, cheers, I'll still read them, but some point I'm gonna have to find the rest. Anyway, yeah, that was my haul from Free Comic Book Day. Decent day out with my mates. Fun. I mean, I don't actually buy comics a lot. I'll buy the odd series I'm really interested in, but I'll normally only buy a couple issues and then wait for the trade paperback. I much prefer getting the books. Or I'll buy the occasional thing I just think looks interesting. Like I do with Django. I mean, I'm probably not going to pick up the rest of Django, but it was sort of, I don't know, I'll just say it's cool to sort of look at it, kind of read it, maybe see how it differentiates from the film, if it does much. Anyway, yeah, I might do another one of these and talk about what I actually thought of the comics when I finished them. I don't know, if you'd like to see that, post it, say in the comments. Might do it anyway, even if I get none, but yeah, so that was Free Comic Book Day 2013. So, catch you later, guys.